So a new Chainsaw Man trailer aired this morning, and I didn't have the time to react to it yet because my job is killing me. Maybe be hard to believe, but I do work. I do have a job. I am an IT business analyst, which is even harder to believe. But yeah, I work from home, so I don't have to look good in the majority of the time. So yeah. Anyway, I will be reacting to the trailer now, and there is some things I want to talk about this anime because the amount of work that they are putting on it is just crazy. So let's just see the trailer, and after this, let's talk a bit about the upcoming anime of Chainsaw Man. So yeah, let's jump direct. Okay, graveyard. I know this guy's voice actor. Which one is it? It's the one who do Gokshov the ways of the house husband. Makima.
俺たちはデビルハンターです。悪魔でも魔人でも使えるもんは何でも使うべきだ。アキ君はこの新人4人生き残れると思う。
Okay, they're giving us some insight in the history. Power. Her eyes are gorgeous. Oh my god. More of Danger's voice. It's looking really good. Okay. This will be the opening, if I'm not mistaken. And I know that is the most cliche thing to say, but the animation is crazy. Mappa is going, oh. This band, I know this band. Okay, yeah, let me just confirm the band of the opening. If I'm not mistaken, is the band who does the Hey Kids from um, Noragami. And no, I am very wrong. It's Kenshin Yonezu. It's the one who made Peace Sing from Boku no Hero. I think it's opening too. Okay, let's talk about it for a moment. I think I don't even need to mention that the animation is good, this soundtrack is good, and the voice acting is amazing. But because saying this would just be saying the obvious. Let's start for the fact that we will have 12 endings. The anime will have 24 episodes, which means that we will get probably one ending per 2 episodes, if I'm not mistaken. And the greatest thing of this is not just the fact that we are having 12 openings, but the lineup of bands that are singing the opening. It's just insane. It's just, I don't even know how they have budget to hire all these artists. So let's begin. I don't know if this is the right order for the endings, but I do think it is because it makes sense, and I will say why it makes sense a little later. So the first one would be Ano, which is a J-pop singer. Next one is Eve, which I think the majority of the audience will know because Eve made Jujutsu Kaisen opening one, Kai Kai Kitten. They made the soundtrack of Jose Totora no Sato Sakanatachi, which is the a movie who came out in 2021, 2020. I don't remember for certain, and they have a documentary. And other than that, they are just really famous as in the anime world. Third one is Aimer, who recently made the Demon Slayer opening too. I don't remember Koira. I don't remember the full name of the second opening of Demon Slayer, but yeah, it's a really big name in this industry. She made Bleach, I think 2 or 3 Bleach endings. She made Brave Shine, which it is a Fate opening, and she made an ending from Vinland Saga, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, Fourth one is Canaria, which I don't think it have appeared in the anime scene yet, but it is a Vocaloid who I have been listening for quite a lot now. And the next one is Pseudo, who is a Vocaloid who have been listening recently. It's very good. And I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name correct. Is Pseudo. Yeah, it's appearing on the screen. So next one, Queen Bee, which recently, I don't know if I should say recently made the opening for Dororo, and she had made an ending for Tokyo Go Re. I think it's the first ending of Tokyo Go Re. Next one is Zutomayo, who recently made the Drifting Home soundtrack, and maybe you don't know by the name, but I will put an image here. Almost every playlist of J-pop and J-rock has one of their musics, and I think you know this this girl. You should have seen her in a playlist in YouTube. I'm sure of that. Next one, TK from Link to City Secure, which I will be really disappointed if you don't know who they are. But if you don't know who they are, they basically made this. Yeah, you know who they are. As I said, this is insane. The lineup for these endings are insane. And we have Toboe, who is I think the only one that I didn't heard before. And after Toboe, we'll have Bounty, with which you must know for the second opening of Ranking of Kings. That opening is just it's not just good, it's just amazing. It's amazing. Bounty will sing an ending called Chainsaw Blood. Okay. Okay. This is the second one. I don't know. People one I don't heard about it. So if you heard about, then you can. I would appreciate if you tell me if they already did some anime music. For the list, we have Maximum the Hormone, who is the reason I think this is the right ending sequence because the style of their music fits so well with this anime for what I have seen. I have read the first volume. I didn't read the rest of the manga, but for the trailer and from what I know from the first volume, their music fits very well for the show. Yeah, and if you don't know Maximum the Hormone, they made Death Note opening one. So yeah, they made some banger music. Yeah, and that's conclude the list of the endings we will have. I already say this, but this is insane. The amount of money that they have been putting in this anime and the hype that all the community is making for this anime is just on another level. It's just, of course, I think this is happening because in the last 2 3 years, the anime community is just exploding in growth. Because now, 2 years ago, people who watch I don't know series, uh, Game of Thrones or Breaking Bad, The Walking Dead, they didn't watch anime, and suddenly everyone is watching anime, and everyone's hyping up Chainsaw Man, and so the new anime fans will hype up Chainsaw Man. Uh, and this makes me happy because it means that we will have more and more good anime to watch and more budget for the animes and hopefully more payment for the employees because they really deserve that, especially the ones from Mappa, because we have heard some news that are not very comfortable about their employers. I think this is it. I have 20 minutes recorded for a trailer for 1 minute. I never thought I would be this kind of person. Holy shit. So obviously I will be reacting to the anime when the anime comes out. I'm probably be reacting on live with the timer for you to watch with me if you want. So make sure to subscribe if you are interested in seeing my reactions for the show when it comes out. And of course, if you want to discuss about anything about the show, just leave a comment and we will have some great talk. That's it. Take care, everyone, and I will see you in the next video.